Are you sure this is the right way? Can you stop asking that, please? I've been checking this map like every minute. Look, all I'm saying is the movie starts at 6 p.m. And what time is it now? It's 4 p.m. So we're not even doing that the next day. I'm sorry, what? We've been wandering for 22 hours. Oh, that explains the day and night cycle we saw. Yeah, so could you admit that you got us lost? Fine, okay, I'll swallow my pride and say it. Against my better judgment, I let you get us lost.
Hold it, partner.
Well, realistically speaking, we should have known something was wrong when we were no longer in the city, and our phone stopped working, and people stopped speaking English, and being people. Yeah, no, that... we should have noticed. Well, what are we gonna do? I think the first thing we should do is figure out where on Earth we even are. Oh, wait a minute, there's a sign right here. What the heck is Minecraft? Minecraft has always been an enigma to me. You see, the natural progression of video games tends to be pretty straightforward. We have Skyrim, which starts off with you waking up in a carriage and then getting attacked by a literal dragon. But then in Minecraft, where's the mine? We have God of War, which starts off with Kratos going,
Boy.
and then getting his nuts kicked by a guy who looks like his diet consists of WD-40 and cigarette butts. But in Minecraft, yo, is that a sheep? Even in open world games like Genshin Impact, you know that you have to play as Sarah to stop the Genshin from impacting the earth. Okay, I never played this one, let's move on. Normally, you're led around by quests, a massive arrow on the map, branching stories, and whatever else. Video games have a habit of saying, hey kid, you stop what you're doing and you do this now. But where other games lead you around with Michael Bay-esque action scenes, fish-hooking the protagonist from one emotional heartfelt plot point to another, Minecraft doesn't. And though this may sound like a bad thing, especially when compared to stuff like this and this, okay, not that one. It's actually what makes Minecraft so special. In nearly every way that I think about it, Minecraft stands to be the exact opposite of what video games try to be. Minecraft isn't really a game at all. From progression to expression and creativity, Minecraft isn't really a title that you're going to play through quickly, get to the end credits, and then hear a sad anime OST. Minecraft isn't only a world built for you to experience. Instead, Minecraft is a world built to experience you. And today, can we talk about this? That's the name of the show. Put it on the screen. If you've ever asked somebody about their time playing Minecraft, it's almost as if they're telling you a story from their favorite summer camp. Everyone's stories are so different that it's hard to imagine it being the same game. Some people spent all of their time building castles, farms, and architecture, while other people spent all of their time spawning as much TNT as they can to see how long it would take for their graphics card to commit arson. I was the second one. And the crazy thing is, both of these playstyles are good. And even though everyone's Minecraft experience is meant to be significantly different from one another, we all start playing Minecraft the exact same way, with nothing and nobody in the middle of nowhere. And when I say nothing, I mean nothing. There are no tips, no storylines, no supporting character with an annoying voice. It is not just the character in the game, but it is also the player in real life that receives nothing. As a stupid little bonobo-brained idiot, I remember the first time I played Minecraft, I turned it on, walked around for a few seconds, punched a tree, then I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing, so I got bored, closed it, and played something else. It wasn't until years and years later that I woke up in a cold sweat and went, oh my god, that was the point. No direction you take in Minecraft is the wrong choice. Do you want to punch a tree, find a nice area, and then build yourself a house? Go ahead. Do you want to sprint in a random direction until you find a village or die? Well, you better put on those square Jordans and do it, Buster. Do you want to spawn in the world and then dig straight down in order to find diamonds as fast as possible? Yeah, go ahead and do it, if you want to know what being soup feels like. What may sound like a weakness with Minecraft starting you with 0 tips, tools, or tasks, becomes a very powerful aspect because of how open it makes our journey. Minecraft is that cool dad you run up to and you go, Dad, is it okay if I go play in the forest with matches?
Hey kid, I'm not your dad.
And he hands you an axe and then drives away. Some people have optimized this game so much that they can go from spawn to beating the game in under 10 minutes. Some people spend days, months, or even years creating sustainable farms or just architecture that they can be proud of. And I personally once found a turtle on the beach, so I built a house around him so that we can be friends, but then I found 2 more turtles and I dragged them into my house so that we could all hang out, and that was all I did. And it was amazing. That was my whole experience in that world, and I would still give it a 10 out of 10. The freedom in how you do things is impressive, but what's even crazier is what you can do. Minecraft's in-game mechanics allow for so much depth that they may as well have given me a seat on the dev team. Hey, let me do it. I want to make the game. If you can think it, you can make it. Except for circles, I guess. Players have built galaxies, calculators, working versions of Super Mario Bros, but most impressively is this right here. That's my house. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I know. The way that building works truly makes this game a sandbox in a sandbox. Because you're not only creating the world around you, but you're also creating what you have to do in the world around you. In The Sims, if you want to build a house, then you just select the wall and then bada bing, bada boom, you got a house. But in Minecraft, if you want to build a house, you better get your square butt down in those mines and do the manual labor it takes to get that picket fence, buddy. Unless you play creative. I sat there staring at my script for like 30 minutes, trying to come up with a sentence to explain the Minecraft gameplay loop, and what I came up with was chores that you want to do. It sounds terrible on paper, but most of my days in Minecraft were like this. Alright, I need to get iron in order to make better tools, so I should really start mining. But there's an animal here, and building a farm would get me food, so I should lure this guy over. But in order to do that, I need to find out what he eats. Also, I need a lot of wood for a fence so that he doesn't escape. I start chopping things down, but notice it's really slow. So how do I speed that up? Oh, I know. I need to get iron in order to build better tools. So I should really start mining. But there's an animal here, and building a farm would get me food, so I should lure this guy over. But in order, also, I need a lot of wood for, I start chopping things down, but so how do I speed that up? Oh, I know. Alright, I need to get iron in, also, I need a lot of wood for, I start chopping things down, but oh, I know.
When do I stop?
And you'll basically repeat this cycle of giving yourself things to do, and then getting distracted by other things to do until you beat the game. Not only is everything you can do based on what you craft, but everything you want to craft will give you things to do. You're not just crafting your items, you're crafting your story. Oh no, was that too corny? No, don't do it! All of this further puts emphasis on the idea that your experience will never be replicated. Now, this may sound like a lot of work, and if I'm being honest with you, it is. As a young lad, I didn't really see any of this as a good thing. I remember a teenage Scooch thinking,
yo, there's nothing? Really? Why on earth would I want to build my own house? Ew. I may as well be playing Barbie, which is something I don't like. Not necessarily due to the confines of gender norms, more so because it's a franchise that doesn't pique my interest.
But then a shady figure walked up to me in a dark alley and said,
Hey, what if you didn't have to build everything yourself?
What do you mean?
What if you could use something made by someone else?
Are you telling me that I can just download or join other worlds that have fully fleshed out castles, cities, mini-games, or whatever else my brain can think of?
I'm not telling you nothing. And by the way, I'm not your dad.
Oh, that's a callback!
allowing players to not only experience everything they could imagine, but also everything that all the other players can imagine, make the already unlimited experience unlimited. You're no longer restricted to your imagination, because if you're bored in there, let's go in here. Okay, that sucked. Let's go somewhere else. Worlds can even have over 100 players in them. So not only can you build cities, but you can populate them too. Or you could just play random minigames that people invented for either PvE or PvP. Did you know that the Battle Royale genre, aka Fortnite, Apex Legends, PUBG, and DayZ, started in Minecraft? Meaning the genre that spawned all of these massive IPs can be traced back to 2012 as a Minecraft minigame called The Hunger Games, which was inspired by the movie The Hunger Games, which was inspired by an older movie called Battle Royale. But I don't want to talk about this movie for too long, because if we do, oh, there it goes. It happened. We got demonetized. Well, if we're not gonna make any money off of this, can you please subscribe to the channel? Please. When we hit 400,000 subscribers, I, myself, am going to cosplay Belveth, and I will show this bastard of an Earth how real terror can be. Now, I want to talk about one more thing that is pretty important. One of the main reasons why I believe that Minecraft is probably going to be around way longer than we are. It's something you've actually been seeing throughout the entire video. Something that quite literally changes everything. I'm talking about mods, baby. That's short for modification, if you didn't know. Mods in Minecraft are unlike anything I've ever seen. Normally, modding in video games can be pretty limiting. In most cases, at most, you're gonna get a funny skin, and rarely a functional item or character. But when I say you can mod everything in Minecraft, I mean you can mod everything in Minecraft. This is what vanilla Minecraft looks like. But with mods and shaders, you can make it look better than real life. This is a fight in vanilla Minecraft. But with mods, you can add Souls-like combat, unique weapons, armor, and health bars, which I think is cool. These are the normal enemies in Minecraft. But with mods, you can add new enemy types, bosses, and of course, the Witherstorm, which is by far the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. Would you believe me if I told you that this was Minecraft? Don't. It's not. You can change how the world looks, how the world works. You can add items, entirely new inventory systems. You could turn Minecraft into a literal horror game. They even made Pokemon. As in, you can play a full Pokemon game in Minecraft. It's just so crazy, man. My favorite mod by far has to be Vivecraft because I really like VR, but Minecraft also just feels so much bigger and more vast when you're actually standing in it. I've also been doing a Living in Minecraft series where I bought a VR omnidirectional treadmill, meaning I literally have to run with my body in real life in order to move in the game. Meaning in Minecraft, I literally have to walk everywhere with my real body. I've been doing it for a few days and it's just very rough. I was living in a village and then a bunch of pillagers came and kind of killed everyone and they killed me, but I couldn't get my stuff back because combat in Minecraft is so hard if you actually have to run everywhere. So I ended up losing like 8 hours of progress, which already kind of sucks, but since I'm physically moving everywhere and doing everything, I think it ended up being like 7 miles of walking that I ended up losing. It's just so hard. If you want to see it happen, here's the link. Go ahead and watch it live. Just please don't comment on how sweaty I am, okay? I know, I'm human. For the longest time, I didn't understand Minecraft. No matter how many times I tried, I found myself dragging my feet at the thought of having to walk around and build my own house. It wasn't until much later that I decided to sit down, fully exhale, and give this game the chance that it deserves. And in it, I found a world that doesn't end. Not just literally, but figuratively. This game isn't just a reflection of who you are. It is a reflection of who we are as people who were given a little bit too much power over funny little blocks in a silly little program. For as long as video games exist, there will always be new worlds to explore in Minecraft. And that is something that I find beautiful. I spent a bunch of time trying to come up with a closing statement for this video, but then I remembered that Minecraft already did it for me in a poem that they include during the end credits. The universe said, "You are not alone." And the universe said you are not separate from every other thing. And the universe said you are the universe tasting itself, talking to itself, reading its own code. And the universe said I love you because you are love. I'm Scooch, and I hope you enjoyed whatever this was. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do, and I shall see you in the next video. Here's a video that you can click on that will be fun, like the one you just watched, and here is a clip of me swimming in that Living in Minecraft series. Yes, I have to literally swim in air. Do you know how uncomfortable that is?
Very.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I am gonna go kiss Minecraft Steve on the lips. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go put my VR setup back on and rebuild the village I just lost. By the end of this challenge, I'm gonna be more jacked than Minecraft Steve himself.